Hello, good morning, everyone. A wonderful Saturday morning to all of you. And yes, yesterday we could not have this online session on speed, time, and distance because of the request of many people. The Shara was there and they wanted to celebrate. So, hope you guys have celebrated it very well, the Shara and Navratri. And today's session is the yesterday session, which is speed, time, and distance. I could see a lot of people joining the session and they were waiting for this session. Good to see that. So, without wasting much time, let's start with the topic speed, time, and distance. Okay. So, we are going to start with the type 1, wherein unit conversion and basic sums will be talking about. Okay. So basic sums on speed, time, and distance will cover changing kilometer per hour into minute per second. Suppose this is minute per second, right? So for this, we should remember when we are talking about speed, time, and distance, right? Distance. So for distance, which all units are frequently used, right? The SI unit. If we talk about SI unit, it is going to be kilometer or meter, which are used, right? Normally kilometer or meter will be used, and you know the conversion, right? 1,000 meter is going to be equal to 1 kilometer. That is 1,000 meter is going to be equal to 1 kilometer. Basic of distance. Okay, how to convert meter into kilometer or kilometer into meter. Okay, coming to time, normally you will see time given as hour or in second. It can be also given in terms of minute, but normally these two are used. So how do we see the conversion? If you look at time, so 1 hour is equal to 60 minute, and 1 minute is equal to 60 second. So we can say 1 hour is equal to 60 into 60, that is 3600 seconds. We can also write this way. So this is one conversion which we are going to use, and this is one conversion which we are going to use. Now speed. What is speed? Speed is nothing but difference by speed is equal to distance divided by time. How much distance you travel within a given period of time, right? That is what is speed. Okay, so speed will be normally in terms of, as it is distance by time, distance has got hour, distance has got, sorry, kilometer, so it can be given as kilometer per hour, or suppose this is meter and this is second, so meter per second. These are two different units frequently used for speed. There can be multiple. You can also write meter per minute, kilometer per minute, but these two are standard units which are used for speed. Hope you understood all those. Having understanding of all those, let's see how to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second without wasting much time. So one traditional method I'll tell you, when kilometer per hour has to be changed to meter per second, right? So anyways, we know this is kilometer divided by hour. Kilometer is 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meter, and 1 hour is equal to 3600 second. So double zero gets cancelled. 2 times 5 and 18, so 5 by 18 meter per second. Just to remember this part, whenever kilometer per hour has to be changed to meter per second, it has to be multiplied by 5 by 18. Do remember this. Why? Because we do not have that much of time of conversion. We cannot spend our time in just converting. Rather, what we can do is 5 by 18 we will remember. Whenever kilometer has to be changed to meter, or kilometer per hour has to be changed to meter per second, you will multiply by 5 by 18. When it is reverse, meter per second has to be changed to kilometer per hour, what we will do, we will divide by 5 by 18, or we can do multiplication of ulta, that is 18 by 5, right? Understood? So let's do this for this sum now. Let's try to do this for this sum. Okay, considering this is the question, they have given 54 kilometer per hour has to be changed to meter per second. So we can write 54, and instead of kilometer per hour, 5 by 18, and we will write this will be equal to this much meter per second, 3 times. So the answer will be 15 meter per second. So answer is given 15. So option D is the right answer. Hope you understood. Most of you would have understood already this, right? Wonderful. Good to see that many have started giving the answer as well. Wonderful. So the answer is 18 meter per second. Let's see second sum. What they have given, change 15 meter per second to kilometer per hour. So similarly 15 meter per second is given. What we will do, 15 into, instead of 5 by 18, this time 18 by 5. Why? Because meter per second is getting changed into kilometer per hour. So 18 by 5, 3 times. So 54 kilometer per hour will be our answer. Got it? So these all sums can be done within 5 to 7 seconds, not more than that. So this is very basic. To start with the basic, and we will go to exact questions. Okay. Now, question number 3. If the speed of a car is 60 kilometer per hour, what is given? Speed is given 60 kmph, you can write, or you can write kilometer per hour. So these two are same. Sometimes it will be given kmph, kilometer per hour. How much distance will it cover in 3 minutes? Okay, so time is given 3 minutes, and what they are asking, find the distance, right? Distance is equal to what? Correct. What do you know? You know speed is equal to distance by time. S is equal to d by t, right? We have to find distance, right? So what will be d? D can be written as speed, which is s, into t. Can we write? Okay, so I'm rewriting speed as s. Okay, s into, so this formula we will use to find out. Now the crux here is the time is given in minute, wherein speed is given in kilometer per hour, right? This is given in hour. So two things are there: either you change kilometer per hour, this hour, into meter per second, then you will get, and this is given in minute, so this also should be changed in minute. Why? Because unit should be same, right? Isn't it? Unit of these two should be same. So what we will do, rather than choosing which to change where, right? Kilometer per hour has to be changed into meter per second, or this minute has to be changed to hour, right? So rather what we will go, we will cross check the options. Options are given in kilometer, right? All in kilometer. So need not to change this. What we will change, we will change this part, minute, into hour, so that this will become kilometer per hour. Time also will be hour. Our hours will get cancelled, and we will get the option as answer as kilometer, right? So 3 minute, 3 minute can be written as 3 into minute has to be changed into hour, 1 by 60, right? 1 by 60. So that is equal to 1 by 20 hour, right? Now use that. What is speed? Speed is 60 kmph. Write down km if you want, kmph, kilometer per hour, into what is time? 1 by 20 hour. This hour and hour gets cancelled. Why? Because this comes down, and this gets cancelled, and 3 will be the answer. 3. Now 3 in kilometer, 3 kilometer is our answer. Got it? So it was very easy. We have to use this formula, but only change was Yeah. Now do this sum. Very good. Kirti has got the answer. Many have got the answer as 3. Wonderful. Now let's do the question number 4. If the speed of a bus is, what is speed? Speed is given as 72 kilometer per hour. Find the distance covered by the bus in 5 seconds. Time is given as 5 second, and they are asking again find the distance. Distance is equal to, we know distance is equal to speed into time, isn't it? Speed into time. In the last sum also we have done speed into time. Now speed, look at the options are all in meter, right? The distance is given in meter. So this time what we will do, rather than changing time into hour, what we will do, speed we will change into kilometer per hour, rather than kilometer per hour, meter per second. So 72 into kilometer per hour has to be changed to meter per second. 5 by 18 meter per second. Okay, let's see this and do the sum. Okay, speed is given as 72 into 5 divided by 18 into, what is the time, in 5 second. Okay, and do the sum. This goes 4 times, right? So this becomes 20 into 500. 100 meter will be the answer. Got it? So question number 4, what is the answer? 100 meter is the answer. Wonderful. Yeah, Mr. Maruti was telling I'm not audible. Am I audible now? Let me know. So most of you have got the right answer. Please let me know if I'm audible. By then, let's see the next sum. This is a very important question, very important question, based on the similar, the concept, but little bit changes are there. Okay. A man is walking at the rate of 5 kilometer per hour. Rate is what? Rate is speed. Okay, so speed is given as 5 kilometer per hour, crosses a bridge in 15 minutes. So how much time he takes to cross the bridge? 15 minutes. Okay, and they are telling the length of the bridge is, so length of the bridge is what? Suppose a person is there, this is a bridge. Suppose we say this was one bridge from where the man was passing. Okay, this is the starting point and this is the ending point of the bridge. Let us suppose that way. Okay, so this is point A and this is point B. A man is walking, right? A man is walking. That's what we have thought. Okay, if a man is walking from this place to this place, and for crossing this complete length of the bridge, he took 15 minutes, right? At 5 kilometer per hour. So basically, length of the bridge is nothing but the distance traveled, right? So they are trying to ask the question as what is the distance traveled, isn't it? So again, D is equal to what? Speed into time, and the options are given in terms of minute, right? So meter, sorry, distance is given in terms of meter. So kilometer per hour has to be changed into 5 into 5 by 18 meter per second, right? Okay, but he is taking how much time? 15 minutes of time, right? 15 minutes of time. So let's change this also into 15 into 60 seconds. Okay, so speed will be 5 into 5 divided by 18 into 15 into 60. All right. Find the answer. That will give you the answer. Okay. So if you try to do this 6 3 ja 18, 6 10 ja, right? And this goes 5 times. So this is 5 into 5 is 25 into 5 is 125. So you will get 125 and this 0 is 0. this much meter. Distance will be 1250 meter. Option D is the right answer. Hope you got it. This was question which was important, but at the starting, right? Okay, wonderful. People are getting the answer. Let's try this sum on your own. If the people are able to do, cheers to you. A car traveling at a speed of 40 kilometer per hour completes a journey in 9 hours. How long will it take to travel the same distance at 60 kilometer per hour? Important question. The question was repeated in 3 to 4 question paper out of government examination, the question paper which was asked in the placement paper of different companies. Yep. And it can be done very easily. If you have understood the concept which we have spoken till now, this can be done very easily, my dear friends. Okay, the answer, somebody, Sudhanshu has got the answer as 6 hour. Wonderful. Okay, I'll be looking forward to get some more answers. Good. Let's see whether Sudhanshu has given the right answer. Okay. A car traveling at a speed of what they have given? Speed they have given, right? Speed of 40 kilometer per hour completes a journey in 9 hours. Time is given 9 hours. And what we have to find out? Okay, now let's find out distance here. Distance is equal to speed into time, right? Speed into time. What is the speed? 40 kilometer per hour in 9 hours, right? 9 hours. So this much of kilometer distance it would have traveled, right? So that is 9 4 ja 36. So 360 kilometer of distance the car would have traveled in 9 hours. Okay, now part B of the question. How long will it take? So what they are trying to ask, t is equal to what? This was scenario 1. Suppose speed 1, time 1, distance 1. Now scenario 2, what will be the time? How long will it take to travel the same distance? D2. D2 is equal to what? Same distance is equal to D1 is equal to what? 360 kilometer. We have got it here, 360 kilometer that we have written, and the speed has changed. Speed 2 is 60 kilometer per hour. This time speed has changed to 60 kilometer per hour. How to find distance? Okay, you remember this. Distance is equal to what? What is speed? Sorry, speed is equal to distance by time. We know, right? So how to find the time? Time can be written as distance by speed. Can we write by cross multiplying s into t? What we can write, s into t is equal to d. So how to find the value of t? How to find the value of t? T will be equal to distance by s. That is what we have written, distance by s, right? Use this formula. We have to find t2. T2 is equal to d2 by s2. What is d2? D2 is d1, that is 360 kilometer. Okay, divided by what is the speed? Speed is 60 kilometer per hour. Kilometer gets cancelled. This hour divided by becomes multiplication, goes here. This is 6 times. So the answer is 6 hours. 6 hours is the answer, which Sudhanshu has already got. Option C. Wonderful. So Lavanya has got the same answer. Nisarga has got love. Okay, wonderful. Sahana has got Maruti. Okay, wonderful. Okay, Vivek has got the answer. Kirti has got the answer. Bhuvana, and then of course Sudhanshu started with this. Wonderful. So lovely to see everybody has got the right answer. So you guys are going right. Let's see this next one. Okay. A man walking at a speed of 10 kilometer per hour, after every kilometer, he takes a rest of 5 minutes. How much time will he take to cover a distance of 5 kilometer? Wonderful. Try to understand the question. This is again very important question, and 8 87% of the people have done it wrong, though they knew how to do some. When first time they were doing, that is what 87% of the people have done it wrong. There was a survey. A man walking at a speed of, what is given? Speed of man walking is given 10 kilometer per hour. After every kilometer, he takes a rest of 5 minutes. So rest, how much here? I'm just writing rest. How much he is taking? 5 minutes of rest after every kilometer, right? After every kilometer, that means, and how much distance he has to travel? Distance to be traveled is 5 kilometer, right? Okay, now try to understand. Speed is given, distance is given, so what we have to find? How much time? So time can be written as t is equal to what? T is equal to distance by speed. Can we write? Why? Because we know d is equal to speed hmm, into d is equal to speed into time, right? So we have to find t is equal to speed, distance by speed. Can we tell yes or no? Last time also we have seen, no? Last question. Okay, so try to find out the time, how much time it will take. So the distance, time is equal to distance by speed, right? So distance is 5 kilometer and speed is 10 kilometer per hour. That means 1 by 2 hour, right? So half an hour it will take. Half an hour can be written as a, because the options, sorry, there is a lot of, yeah, transition is happening. Okay, if you look at this options are given in minutes, right? Minutes. So try to change this hour into minute. So can we write 1 by 2 into 60 minute, right? That is 30 minute, correct? No? Okay, so time we have got as 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes we have got. Okay, now try to find out total time, how much time it will take, because it has got travel time is 30 minutes, but it has got waiting time also, no? How much is the waiting time? Let's try to understand how much is the waiting time. So waiting time, how much kilometer? 5 kilometer. Considering person is starting from here, this is starting point, so this is 1 kilometer. Okay, starting point is 0 kilometer, right? Okay, 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer, 4 kilometer, and this is fifth kilometer. Understood? 5 kilometer. The total 5 kilometer the person has to go. Person is starting from this place. Okay, person is starting from this place towards that side. Now after every kilometer he takes a rest of 5 minutes. So after reaching from here to here, he takes plus 5 minutes of time for resting. So 5 minute rest here. Okay, after reaching here, another 5 minute rest. So rest time again here 5 minutes, again here 5 minutes, again here 5 minutes, and so on if he travels, right? Now try to understand what is the waiting time which we have to consider. This 5 minutes has to be considered. Why it has to be considered? Why? Because the person has crossed 1 kilometer. After reaching 1 kilometer, 5 minute rest is taken. After reaching second kilometer, another 5. So 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 5 is 20. Till here 20 minutes of resting time we have already considered. Now let's try to understand 4 to 5. After reaching 5 kilometer, fifth kilometer, after the, in the question it is given after reaching fifth kilometer he will take another 5 minutes, but we will not consider that. Why? Because the person has already reached fifth kilometer. Did you understand what I'm trying to say? I am trying to say the travel distance for the person was 30 minutes, which is there. Okay, plus waiting time. What is the waiting time? 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. It will be only 20 minutes, not 25 minutes. Why? Because the person is waiting after reaching fifth kilometer, right? So whether he waits for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 1 hour, how does it matter? Why? Because he has already reached. When we are considering a race, after reaching the race final point, right? Final point, starting point to end point. When you reach the end point, after that what do you do? How does it matter? So we have to consider in between, if somebody is waiting to drink water, tea, whatever, right? He's taking rest. So these four will be 4 into 5 minute waiting time will be considered, but not the fifth one. This is the crux. So you understood 87% of the people have written the answer as 30 plus 25 minute, wherein it is 30 plus 20 minutes. So total 50 minute will be the answer. So option A. Hope you understood. Got it? Okay. Chalo. A few people here have given the answer as 25 minute, also considering 1 5 minute you have added. But every kilometer 5 5 minute rest is there, no? So 5 kilometer, 5 time take rest he will take, but we are not considering the last one. So 50 is the answer, right? Got it? Yes, most of you have got it, and few have who have got the wrong answer also would have understood. If you guys are convinced, just let me know you got it and you are convinced with the concept. Let me know. Surely, friends, I'm waiting for your response on this. Shall we go to the next one? If you have considered this question. Okay. Okay. So Kirti is telling, yes, sir, understood. I was little confused, but I understood now. No problem. That is the intention of coming for this training. Yeah, if everybody was knowing everything, then no need of this training, right? So this kind of question, conceptual questions, will be coming in the competitive examination. Whether you are looking for CT examination, whether you are looking for engineering examination, you are looking for MBA examination after engineering, or your graduation, when you are looking for railways, bank POs, or any government examination, you are looking for GATE, CAT, MAT, you are looking for placement, right? So these kind of conceptual questions will be asked, wherein you are 100% sure what you are doing is right, but somehow you'll be wrong. Why? Because little bit of concept they are trying to ask. Having understood this question, let's go to the next sum. Okay. So type 2, advanced level sums. So till now we have not seen very advanced level sums. Till now we were seeing basic sums with difficulty level little bit, right? Let's look into this. Okay. Question number 8. Read the question very properly. Try to understand. Once you are convinced you understood the question, then only try to attempt giving the solution. Okay. Sony left for Chennai from Bangalore at 5:20 a.m. For first 4 hour 15 minutes, she traveled at 80 kilometer per hour. Later, the speed was reduced to 60 kilometer per hour. If the distance between the cities is 350 kilometer, at what time did Sony reach Bangalore? Wonderful, very good question. Hope you understood the question. What they are trying to ask in the question, they are trying to say what they are saying. Okay, there is a girl Sony. Okay, and Sony has to travel from Chennai to Bangalore. Very good. Okay, now she starts at 5:20 a.m. Okay, in the morning she is starting. Okay, for first 4 hour 15 minute. Okay, what is given? Try to understand. Okay, this is Sony. Okay, Sony has started. Suppose uh, this is Chennai and this is Bangalore. Okay, and Sony is traveling from Chennai to Bangalore. That is what is given. Okay, 5:20 a.m. she has started. For first 4 hour 15 minute. Suppose first 4 hour 15 minute. I'm just giving one point as P. Okay, point as P. Suppose in 4 hour 15 minutes, try to understand 4 hour 15 minute, how much distance she has traveled. The distance between C and P. CP is the distance. Okay, she has traveled, and at what speed? At 80 kilometer per hour speed. That Okay, for first 4 hour 15 minutes she traveled at 80 kilometer per hour. Later the speed was reduced. Okay, later the speed was reduced. So this is the speed, right? Between P and B, at what speed she has traveled? She has traveled at 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, now, if the distance between the cities is C and B, total speed distance is given as 350 kilometer. At what time did Sony reach Bangalore? Right? Okay. Now, we can easily find out. Let's find out the value of CP. CP, distance between C and P, can be found how? Distance is equal to what? Speed is to. What is distance? Distance is equal to speed into time. Correct? No? What is the speed? Speed is already given, right? 4 kilometer per hour. So let's write down CP is equal to, okay, let's write ulta. Distance is equal to speed into time. So distance is CP. So what is speed? Speed is 80 kilometer per hour into, what is the time? 4 hour, 4 hour and 15 minute, right? 4 hour plus 15 minute, right? 15 minute we will try to change into hour. Why? Because kilometer per hour is given. Can we write 4 hour plus, this is plus only, no? 4 hour 15 minute is was 4 hour plus 15 minute plus 15 minute. 15 minute is equal to, in hour, what we can write? 15 by 60. Can we write this much of hour? Right? Okay, we can write it. So this goes 1 by 4. So this becomes 4 4 just 16 plus 1 17 by 4. Can we write that? 4 4 just 16 plus 1 17. Okay, 17 by 4, that is 20. So 340 kilometer is this distance. Got it? 340 kilometer. What is the distance we got? This is 340. Total distance given, total distance between C and B is given 350 kilometer. So what is P to B? P to B, can we write P to B is equal to 350 minus 340, that is 10 kilometer. Okay, now try to find out this distance. You have got 10 kilometer. This is the distance. You know the speed. What you know? You know already distance. Between P to B I am writing. Between P to B, what is the distance? 10 kilometer. What is the speed? 60 kilometer per hour. So how much time it will take? Time. Time is equal to what? Distance by speed. Distance by speed. Write down what is the distance and what is the speed. So distance is 10 kilometer, speed is 60 kilometer per hour, right? Kilometer get cancelled, 1 by 6, so 1 by 6 hour. You get time. So here the time taken between P to B is going to be 1 by 6 hour, which can be written as 1 by 6 hour is how much? 1 by 6 into 60 minute, correct? Okay, into 60 minute. That is 10 minutes, correct? 10 minutes. Okay, so write down here how much time it will take between this and this. 10 minutes. Okay, so now you try to understand. Between C to P it has taken 4 hour 15 minutes. Between P to B it has taken 10 minutes, right? So total time is how much? 4 hour 10 minute plus 4 hour 15 minute plus 10 minute, that is 4 hour 25 minute, correct? No, 4 hour 25 minute. Now what time they started? They started at 5:20 in the morning, right? So 5 hour 20 minute in the morning. Just add these two, 45 and this is 9. So 9 o'clock in the morning, 45 minutes past 9 o'clock, that is 9:45 in the morning, the person will reach. Sony would have reached. So option A is the right answer. Hope you understood this. Obviously it was complex question. Sudhanshu has got the answer. Yes, Sudhanshu has already got the answer. Option A, 9:45. Wonderful, Sudhanshu. So hope everybody has understood this sum. What will be the answer and how to find the answer? 9:45, how did we get? We have to just find how much is the distance traveled in the first part of the journey. So 4 hour 15 minute at 80 kilometer, we have found the answer, right? Okay. Now having understood that, and the speed has reduced and total distance is given, total distance and partial distance we have already covered. So what, how much distance is to be covered, just find out, and how much time it took. So total time you add, people started at 5:20 in the morning, so add those many hours and minutes, you will get the answer. Wonderful. So most of you are telling you have got the answer. Practice similar sums, it will become very easy. Let's see another question which is of complexity similar to this, and which will be definitely asked from the question, the topic time and distance in any of the competitive examination. A boy runs 20 kilometer in 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours, right? That means 2 hour 30 minutes. Try to understand that way. Do not write 2 hour and 50 minutes. 0.5 hour is half an hour, which is equal to 30 minutes. That is what is aptitude, and fatafat you should do. You should not waste your time in finding divided by 30, 2 plus zero point 0.5 into 60. All those we should not do. Okay. Now, how long will he take to run 32 kilometer at double the previous speed? Let's see. Very easy sum. What is given? Runs 20 kilometers. So distance is given. Distance is given as d1 is 20 kilometer. What is this? In time is given. Time is given 2.5 hours. So what I will write now, 2 hour and 30 minute directly I'm writing. I'm not writing how it is happening, right? Otherwise, you can put it as 2.5 hour also, not a problem. 2.5 hour if you put, then in terms of kilometer you will get, okay, let it be 2.5 hours only. So what will be the speed? Speed 1 is equal to, what is speed? Speed is equal to distance by time, isn't it? D by t. So 20 divided by 2.5, here kilometer, here hour, right? Kilometer per hour. So whatever you get, that is the speed. I'm not trying to change it now. I'm not trying to solve it now. Now, second part, how long will it take to run? How long, right? So they are telling T2 is equal to what? And he takes to run to a 32 kilometer. Distance is given 32 kilometer at double the previous speed. Speed is equal to 2 times s1. That is 2 times into 2, right? 2 times kilometer per hour. So what we know? We know how to find t. Time is equal to distance by speed, right? Distance by speed. What is the distance he has to travel? This is 32 kilometer, right? So write down 32 kilometer divided by, what is the speed? Speed is 20 into 2 divided by 2.5 kilometer per hour. So kilometer is getting cancelled, so hour it will come, the answer will come in hour. This 2.5 will go up, so this will become 32 into 2.5 divided by 20 into 2. Whatever you are getting the answer, that is the answer. Solve it. Solve it fast. Suppose this has to become 25, this 0 has to go, so 1 0 has to come here, let it be. Now just cut it and find out. 16, and this goes 8, and this becomes 10. Now 25 into 8, if you do 25 into 4 is 100, so 25 into 8 is 200, isn't it? So the answer will be 200 and divided by 100, which goes 2 times, so 2 hour will be the answer. The answer is 2 hour. You get 2 hours as answer. Not at all difficult. Understanding the question was little difficult, otherwise not at all difficult to do this sum. Maruti has got the right answer. Nisarga has got, Bhuvana has got, Vivek has got. Wonderful. Wonderful. You guys have got the right answer. Hope everybody understood how to find this sum. Wonderful, guys. You guys are really doing well. Having understood this sum, another complex sum I am doing, which we will be doing within 30 to 40 seconds, having understood the concept in 1 to 2 minutes. First, we'll try to understand the concept, then the sum can be done. Once you understood that, you can solve the sum in 30 to 40 seconds, not more than that. Let's see this, and this is going to be a very complex problem, but having understood the concept, it will become very easy. Let's read out the question. Two friends started for a place at the same time. Two friends have started for specific place at the same time. Okay. Starting point is one by bike and other by car. Okay. We understood that one person is going by bike and another friend is traveling by car. Okay. Understood. Speed of bike. Speed of bike is given. Speed of bike is given 30 kilometer per hour, and speed of car is given as 24 kilometer per hour. Okay, first person takes 6 hours 12 minutes to reach the destination. First person means bike person, right? Okay, so how much time he takes? 6 hour and 12 minutes. Okay, to reach the destination. Find the time taken by the second person. Time taken by second person is equal to what? Hope you understood. Now try to understand. This is the starting point and this is the end point. Suppose this is starting point and this is the end point. Both biker and car rider has to travel the same distance. Distance between these two will be same. D1 is equal to D2. Can we say yes? Okay. Let's find what will be D1 and D2 here. Can we tell D1 is equal to S1 into T1, right? Now, D2 will be equal to S2 into T2. Can we tell yes? Okay. Now, so if D1 is equal to D2, does it mean S1 into T1 is equal to S2 into T2? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. What we have to find out? Just find out the value. No, T2 you will get. No. What do you have to find out? T2. So that means T2 is equal to, we have to find this. So what we can write, S1 into T1, and this S2 will go this side and will become division, right? S2. This is what is the formula, right? Now, to find this in terms of, this is given in kilometer per hour. This is also is given in kilometer per hour. Answer is coming in hours. Try to understand. So what we have to do, this completely has to be changed into hour, isn't it? So we'll try to change 6 hour 12 minute into hour. So 6 hour is 6 hour only, and plus, okay, leave it, 6 hour is 6 I will write, and we will write plus. And what is this 12 minute? 12 minute is 12 minute by 12 divided by 60, correct? No, so 5 times 1 by 5, 1 by 5 hour. So 6 5 is 30 plus 1, 31 by 5 hour. Can we tell this one? This is equal to 6 into 5 is 30 plus 1, 31 by 5 hour. So we will use this in the formula and we will get the answer. Got it? Okay. Let's find out. This equal to T2 is equal to, what is S1? Speed 1 is 30 into, what is the T1? T1 is 31 divided by 5. I'm writing divided by 5 like this. Okay. What is speed 2? 24. Why? Because all in kilometer only, no? Okay. So this will give us the value of, okay. So 6 5 is 6 4 is right? Okay. Now can we cut any part? I think so. Yes, this and this can go. So 31 divided by 4 hours. So 7 4 ja 28. T2 is equal to 7 4 ja 28 dot point. Correct? No. Now, in terms of hours, answer is given. It is not given in minutes. So it is even easier for us, and just try to find out. So now it is 7 4 ja 28, 28 plus 3 is 31, so 30, right? So when it is 30, again 7 times, 7 4 ja 28, now 2 20 and 5, so 7.75 hours. Option A is the right answer. Got it? So the answer has written 7.5. Somewhere small mistake is there. So the answer, just try to see. 7.75. Sahana has got it right. Vivek has got it right. Wonderful. Maruti has got it right. And many more has got it right. Good. Hope you have understood. So it is not at all a difficult sum. If you try to make it difficult, it is difficult. Otherwise, this could be done in an easier manner wherein you can understand how to do the sum. Got it? Okay. The people who are given getting different answer, please look into that. Where you are going wrong. Probably somewhere calculation mistake is there. Otherwise, everything is fine. Okay. Very good. Okay, Afan Ansari has got, Godwin has got, wonderful. So hope everybody is going to get the answer having understood some. Let's see to the next question. A boy goes to his school from his house at 3 km per hour and returns at 2 km per hour. If he takes 5 hours in to and fro, find the distance between his house and school. Between his house and school. That from, you just ignore. Got it? So let's do that sum. I'm giving you a time of 30 seconds just to understand the question so that answer could be given very easily. Fata. Okay. Let me know how many of you have got the answer, and this answer can be brought in 30 seconds, not more than that. Let's look into that. How to find the answer of the sum. The basic concept: a boy goes to his school. Suppose this is school and this is school and this is his house, right? A boy travels from this place to this place, right? One side to another side he is going. So going this side and coming back this side, whether the distance will change? Ideally no. Ideally no. Distance 1 becomes distance 2, isn't it? Now speed is changing, right? Speed is changing. Speed is changing. Speed 1 is 3 kilometer per hour, and while returning, speed is reduced to 2 kilometer per hour, right? Okay. And they have given the total time, that is t1 plus t2, they have given is 5 hours, right? Okay, so they are trying to find out what is the value of d, right? Okay, let's see what will be the value of t1. Can we tell t1 is equal to what? T1 is going to be, suppose t1 is equal to d2, right? That we consider as distance d. Okay, right? Now what is distance? How do we find distance? Distance is equal to what? Distance is equal to speed into time. So if we want to find out the value of time, right? Time is equal to what? Time is going to be equal to distance by speed. Using this formula, let's find out what is the value of t1. Okay, t1. Okay, give me a moment. There is something happening. Okay. Okay. Now, you know this T1 plus T2 is equal to 5 hour. Let's find the value of T1. How to find T1? Using this formula. So that will be equal to distance. Why? Because D1 it should be, which is equal to D. Correct? So distance by speed 1 plus T2 is equal to, again, D2 which is equal to D. So D divided by speed 2, which is going to be equal to 5. Right? Okay. Now, can you reduce it now to find the value? And what is the value of S1 and S2? That means taking D common. D we have taken common. So 1 by S1 plus 1 by S2 is equal to 5. Now this is in hour, right? Okay. Can we tell d, let it be, we do not know the value of d, but s1 and s2 so we know, no? That means what? D into 1 by s1. What is s1? 3 kilometer per hour plus 1 by s2, 2 is equal to 5. So can we tell, taking the LCM 3 into 2, right? This will become d into 3 into 2, and this will become 2 plus 3, so 5 is equal to 5. 5 get cancelled. That means d is equal to what? D into 1 by 3 by 3 into 6 is equal to 1, right? So d is equal to 3 into 2, which is equal to 6, right? And this is distance, so in kilometer. Got the answer? Okay. So this is what is the concept. Having understood the concept of this, now as I was telling, it can be done in 15 to 30 to 40 seconds. I'll tell you how to do. You will just write, considering the speed at the distance as x, considering what you will write, x divided by first speed is 3 plus x divided by second speed is 2 is going to be equal to 5 hours. So what we will write, 2x and 3x, that is 5x divided by 6 is going to be 5. So x is going to be 6 as the answer. What will be the unit? Kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour divided by hour, so it will be kilometer. Over. So directly also we can get the answer. Hope you understood this. Any confusion in this, please let me know. So people have got 6, somebody has got 5. So probably the people who have got 5 as the answer, probably somewhere calculation mistake is there, but most of you have got 6 as the answer, which is right answer. Wonderful. Shall we go to the next sum? Okay, let's see this sum. Okay. Okay, so here you will get this type of sum are going to be very important, and this will be asked in all the product based companies, or when government job, officer quality of job, when you are looking for very difficult sums. If you look at from time and distance, this is going to be the question, but again we will do it very easily. Question number 12. A man goes to his office by scooter at the speed of 30 km per hour and reaches 6 minutes early. Okay. If he goes at the speed of 24 km per hour, he reaches 5 minutes late. Find the distance of office. Okay. So what is given? Suppose this is one point and this is another point, right? This is his house and this is his office. So if he travels at 30 kilometer per hour, then he reaches 6 minutes early. 6 minutes early. Okay. When he travels at 24 kilometer per hour, then what happens? Then he is 5 minutes late. Then what is the distance between, find the distance between, distance of the office, that is distance between house and office. This d we have to find out. Try to understand this question, very important question, but if you understand the concept, it is very easy. Okay, suppose his office start at 9 a.m. in the morning, right? So in first case, if he is going at 30 kilometer per hour speed, 30 kilometer per hour speed, second time 24 kilometer per hour speed, then what happens? What time he reaches? When he is 6 minutes early, right? 6 minutes early in the sense before 6 minutes before 9 a.m. So what time he reaches? 8 o'clock and 54 minutes, right? am. So 8:54 in the morning he will reach. So 6 minutes early is that only, no? Okay. Now when he goes at the speed of 24 kilometer per hour, he reaches 5 minutes late. 5 minutes late is 9:05 a.m. correct? So what is the time difference between these two? Just try to find out what is the time difference. Time difference is 9:05, correct? No? So here 5 minutes and here 6 minutes before. So 6 minutes here and 5 minutes here. Total time difference is 11 minutes. Did you understand? This is the only concept which is required. Now let's find out what all things are given. Distance remains same, right? Distance remains same. 11-minute difference is there when the speed is changing, right? Speed is changing. So distance is going to be equal to, can we find now? Let's try how to find this now. You know the total time between these two, this speed and this speed, right? So find the speed using this. Can you find the value of the distance between house and office now? Somebody has already got 22 kilometer as the answer. Maruti has got it. Wonderful. I am looking forward for more answers from the participant, because major concept I have already told. Now apply your brain and give the answer. I could see only Maruti's answer has come, which is right. Maruti Gaurav has got 22 kilometer as the answer, which is right answer. How about others? Did you get the concept? In the last question, what we have done, T1 plus T2, right? In this question, what is given? The time difference is given, right? This is time difference only, no? Time difference. So what is that time difference? T1 into minus T2, right? When he is taking more time and minus small time. Which case he will take more time? When the speed is less, he will take more time, right? So T2 minus T1 is equal to 11 minutes. Can we write yes or no? T2 minus T1. T2, time taken in this time. Why? Because this time he is late, right? So he'll take more time. This time he is taking. Suppose that will be T2. How to find distance? Suppose distance is D. Distance by speed. S1. What is S1? 30 kilometer per hour. Sorry. In second case, it is 24 kilometer per hour minus D divided by 30 kilometer per hour is equal to, suppose this is kilometer per hour, right? So this has to be changed to kilometer per hour. Why? Because answer is given in kilometer. So 11 by 60 hour. Correct, no? Minute has to be changed to hour. Now let's see what is the LCM of 24 and 30. 24 and 30. 24 and 30 LCM will be 30 into 260 into 390. 120 will be the LCM. Yes, 120 will be the LCM between these two. So considering this part, I'm just continuing. 120 being the LCM, 24 5 times, so 5D, and 34 times 4D is equal to 11 by 60. Got it? 11 by 60. So 60 goes 2 times, right? So this is 1 time. 5D minus 4D is 1D. That means we get uh, 1 into cross multiply 1 into 1D, that is D, is equal to 2 into 11 is 22. So distance is equal to 22 in terms of kilometer. Got it? Got it? I'm just repeating what we have done. We have done T2 minus T1 is equal to, the difference between the timing was 11 minutes, right? 11 minute can be written as 11 by 60 hours. That is what we have done. Nothing else we have done. Okay. And everything has come in terms of hour and kilometer per hour. So no need of considering the taking care of unit. Finally, distance will be given in kilometer. Fine. Now, how to find T? Time is nothing but distance by speed, right? So T2, distance, which is d, divided by what is the speed of second. Speed of second was 24, that's what we have written, and minus d by 30 is equal to 1 by 60. How to find the LCM of 24 and 30? If you remember how to find the shortcut which I have told you, 24 and 30, what you will do, the bigger number, which is bigger number between 24 and 30, 30 is the bigger number, right? So keep multiplication of what is the factor, not factorial, multipliers of 30. 30 into 1 is 30. Can 25 divide 24 divide 30? No. So into 2, 60. Can 24 divide 24? Can 20, is 24 a factor of 60? No. So go for the next one. So this will become 90. 90 also, 24 cannot divide 90 perfectly. So 120, 120 it can divide. So 120 is the LCM. Otherwise, your traditional L method, big L method, try to find the factors of that and take the LCM. Okay, find the LCM. So LCM is 24 and 30 is going to be 120. If you have understood this, it's very good. Otherwise, go to the video wherein I have shown how to find the LCM and HCF of the numbers in easier way, right? So this is going to be 120, 20, so 224 5 times, so 5D, and this 34 times is 120, so 4D is equal to 1 by 60. These two we have reduced, and we have told 5D minus 4D is D, which is equal to 1 into 2 is, this was 11, my dear. So 11 into 2 was 22 kilometer. So option D was the right answer. Most of you have already got the answer, as Vivek has got as 22. Hope everybody has understood how to get this answer as 22, right? Any problem with this? If no, we will go to the next question. Okay, so again, early and late method. Okay, now this is one method of following which has to be followed. There is a formula which I have derived for you guys. What you can do is, whenever there is early, late question, right? So this is the concept which I have told you in the last question, but every time you cannot waste time in finding that. Okay, so early and late, you can remember a formula. Otherwise, you remember the concept also first. Concept is very much important, because if you forget the formula, still concept will help you in finding the value. Whenever you have by formula, when you have to find the distance will be equal to, what will be the distance? That will be equal to delta t. What is delta t? Difference in t. Okay, what is the time difference into speed 1 into speed 2. Two speeds will be given, right? Speed which is higher and lower, so multiplication of these two into time. Okay, speed into time, time, speed divided by speed, difference of speed. Okay, delta s. Delta s is nothing but s1 minus s2 or s2 minus s1. So we can tell that is nothing but delta s, wherein delta s is equal to mod value of difference of s1 and s2, whichever is big. Sometimes this will be big, sometimes this will be big, so we can find. Let's see how to find the value of this. Walking at a rate of 5 kilometer per hour, 5 kilometer per hour, 5 kilometer per hour, a student reaches his school from his house 15 minutes early. Okay, so in this question what they have given, okay, this is not there. So what they are telling, he walking at 5 kilometer per hour, he reaches 15 minutes early. Okay, and walking at the speed of 3 kilometer per hour, a person reaches 9 minutes late. Okay, so find the distance. The distance will be equal to, let's see this formula. Using this formula, what we can do is, distance is equal to, what is the difference between the time? Here 15 minute early, here 5 8 9 minute late. So the difference, delta t is equal to 15 plus 9, right? 15 plus 9, no? So what is that? 24 minute. Okay, so put 24 here minute into what is the speed? 5 kilometer per hour. 5 kilometer per hour into what is second speed? 3 kilometer per hour divided by what is delta s? What is the difference? Difference is, okay, delta s is going to be 5 kilometer per hour and 3 kilometer per hour. So 2 kilometer per hour, can we tell? Yes, we can tell. 2 kilometer per hour. Now kilometer, now kilometer per hour get cancelled. Okay, now this 24 minute, and this is kilometer per hour, so shall we write this 24 minute as 24 divided by 60 hour into 5 into 3 divided by 2, wherein this has got 1 kilometer per hour. Got it? Okay, per hour and hour get cancelled. So 5, this is 12 times 12 into 2 times 2 get cancelled. So 3 kilometer is the answer. Got it? So using formula you can get the answer in the easier way, and very easily you can find the solution. Got it? 3 kilometer is the answer. Otherwise also we would have got the answer, but using this formula it will be done in easier way. Understood? Everybody is getting 3 kilometer as answer. Maruti Gaurav has got the answer as 3 kilometer, and hope you are getting this sum, how to do this sum. You are enjoying this time and work sums, which are of the bigger complexity, my dear friend. When the complexity is increasing, still are you able to do the sum? Okay, Vivek has got the answer as 3 kilometer. Sudhanshu, did you get how to get 3 kilometer per hour? Because you are, sorry, 3 kilometer, because your answer says something different. Have you understood where is the problem? Probably solution simplification was the problem you have done somewhere. Okay, let's see the next sum and try to understand this sum in both the ways we will do. Student ride cycle at 8 kilometer per hour. 8 kilometer per hour speed 1. Okay, and reaches the school 2.5 minute late. How much late? 2.5 minute late. Okay, now the next day he speeds cycle at 10 kilometer per hour and reaches 5 minute early. How much early? 5 minutes early. Okay, what is the distance? It is very easy, no? So what distance formula is? What is the distance formula? Delta t into s1 into s2 divided by delta s. Correct, no? Delta t into s1 into s2 divided by delta s. Delta t, what is delta t? Delta t is the time difference between these two. One is late, one is early. Add it. 2.5 plus 5 in meter. Correct? Meter. Everything is given in kilometer per hour. So can we write this divided by 60, which will change into hour, right? Delta t is equal to 2.5 plus 5 minute. Correct? No. So can we write this as 7.5 divided by 60 hour? That is what I have done. Okay. Into what is S1? 8 kilometer per hour. What is S2? 10 kilometer per hour. What is the difference? 2 kilometer per hour. I'm not writing. Why? Because kilometer per hour, minute and all those. Why? Because time already we have taken as hour and everything else is kilometer per hour. So distance will come in kilometer as the answer, right? Okay. Now let's write down. This is 7.5 divided by 60 into 8 into 10 divided by 2. This goes 6 times, this goes 4 times. Correct? Suppose this has to go, then this 10 has to come. 15 15 5 ja 15 4 ja, correct. 4 and 4 get cancelled, answer will be 5 kilometer. Directly we get it. Okay, now this is one form, the formula way, right? What I promised, we will do the same sum in both the ways, just to understand the complexity of the sum and whether this formula method is really good or not. Try to understand, try to understand with the basic concept. By chance you do not remember this formula, then how do you do the sum? You will write at 8 kilometer per hour 9 a.m. person had to reach. 9%. So he reaches 2.5 minute late. What time it has the person would have reached? 2.5 minute late. 2.5 minute late. So 9 a.m. is the time. That means 9:00 a.m. How minute early? How minute early? So here 2.5 minute early. Sorry, late. At 10 kilometer per hour, 5 minute early. So the time difference is 7.5, but because here early means 8 a.m. 2.5 is nothing but 8 o'clock. And how many minutes? Minute will be something around 60 minus 2 is 58, and 0.5 57.5 minute, correct? No, this much minute, this many hours, and these many minutes. And here it is going to be 5 minute late. That means 9:05, correct? No, so the difference between these two we have to find. So the difference is 7.5 minute, correct? No, so this is the time difference. Difference of time, this is delta t. How to find difference of time? T2 minus T1, or T1 minus T2, whatever you say. So delta of T1 minus T2, T1 minus T2 is equal to D by S1 minus D by S2 is going to be this much minute, that is 7.5 minute, can be changed into divided by 60 by hour, and then if you do, you will get the answer, right? Similar way. So this seems to be, having this formula known, this seems to be a little easier, right? So everybody has got now everybody has got as 5 as the answer. Okay, so the time is 10:43, and the one last sum we will do before we close this session. A boy walking, question number 15 is a boy walking at a speed of 20 kilometer per hour, right? Okay, reaches his school 30 minutes late. Next time he increases the speed by 4 kilometer per hour, but still he is late. Both the time late. Okay, try to understand what is speed 1. Speed 1 is 20 kilometer per hour. Okay, and he is late by 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Okay, now he, in second case, what he does, next time he increases the speed by. Try to understand the meaning. He increases, it is not by 4 kilometer. Speed is not 4 kilometer per hour, increased by 4 kilometers. So earlier it was 20, this time 20 plus 4, 24 kilometer per hour. Okay, so this time still he is late, but he is late by 10 minutes, correct? No, okay. So what is the time difference? Try to find out what is delta t. Time difference is both time it is late, right? So sometime 30 minute late, this time 10 minute late. The difference is 20 minute, correct? No, okay. When it is late, you'll have to find the difference. When it is early late, you should add, correct? No, so this is 30 minus 10, that is 20 minutes. Delta t, can we change it into hour? Why? Because everything is given and the answer is also given in kilometer. So 20 by 60, that is 1 by 3, that is 1 by 3 hour. Okay, delta t we have got. Now find delta s. Delta s is equal to s1 minus s2, whichever is bigger. So 4 kilometer per hour. Got it? Okay, now apply the formula. D is equal to what they have asked. Find the distance of the school from the home. Distance is equal to delta t into s1 into s2 divided by delta s. Delta t is equal to 1 by 3 into delta t is equal to 1 by 3. What is s1? 20. What is s2? 24 divided by delta s. Delta s is equal to 4. 6 times 2 times 40 kilometer is the answer. Everybody got it? Option A, 40 kilometer is the answer. Got it very easily? So this is another concept. Wonderful. Maruti has got, Sudhanshu has got, and many others have got the answer as 40 kilometer per hour. Hope this formula, if you remember the formula, D is equal to how to find the distance. D is equal to delta T into S1 into S2 divided by delta S. You'll get the answer. And this is not a common formula which you will get everywhere. This is one formula which you can use whenever distance is to be found, when it is early, late, early, early. When suppose another case can be where in this case both the time it was late comma late. Similarly, it can be early concept also. Two speed will be given and both the time you are reaching early. So then also what you should do? Minus. Okay. So the concept to learn here is whenever there is in a question they give late or early, okay, then what you should do? Difference. Find the difference between the minutes, how much late it is given, the time difference. Delta t is equal to t1 minus t2. Then in this case delta t is equal to t1 minus t2 mod value. Okay, when it is late and early, once it is reaching early and once it is reaching late, or early late, okay, the same concept, then delta t can be found as t1 plus t2. Understood? Okay. So if you remember this much, this is more than sufficient for any sum based on this concept. Hope you have understood this complete concept. Tomorrow once again we will come back with another topic. Till then, take care of yourself. Keep revising this topic, which is going to be a very important topic in any competitive examination you are looking for. If you like it, please like the video, share it with your friends, and make sure to come back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. sharp. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. This was all about today's topic. See you tomorrow.